Welcome to my platinum walkthrough for the lovely new puzzle game Iris.Fall. It'll come out in the PSN store in just a couple of days and it's going to have an EU and an NA stack. With this video it's going to be a pretty easy platinum for you that'll only take about an hour or 2 hours max because there's no hard trophies in the game. The only hard part would be figuring out the puzzles for yourself, and of course I'll be giving you all the puzzle solutions in this video. Also nothing's missable as there is chapter select. I'll be doing commentary throughout the video for those of you that like audio cues, but if you don't like commentary feel free to mute me as I'll also be putting all useful info and instructions on screen. Lastly, I'll be skipping the cutscenes with the circle button, but please do enjoy all the cutscenes on your own playthrough. So let's begin the game. Chapter 1. Walk to the left and interact with the book on the floor. Interacting with these books will switch you between playing as Iris and as the Shadow. So as the Shadow, continue left and interact with the other book to turn back to Iris. Then continue down the stairs. Go to the left hand side of the room. Interact with the book here. As the Shadow, walk up the ledge. Interact with the next book. And then pick up that pipe segment. Use the book to get back down the ledge. And then go to the right. And in the middle of the room here, open your inventory to use that pipe segment in this spot here on this kind of broken pipe. Now use the book that's in the back right corner of the room there. As the Shadow, go up this ledge. Then use the book again to go through the door. Go and interact with the stage. On the left, pick up this gear that's on the seesaw. Now use this gear on the other seat of the seesaw. Then use the book next to that to go up the ledge as the Shadow and pick up the doll up there. Come back down to use the book again. That will get you your first trophy as well, by the way, Blurred Reality. And as Iris, go to just the right hand side of that kind of floor rug and use these 3 buttons here. So press the bottom button 2 times. Press the middle button 3 times, then press the top button 2 times. Go and use the book in the top right corner to get up the ledge as the Shadow. And use the book again and pick up this next doll. Use the books to get back down the ledge. Then go and interact with the stage again. From your inventory, use the girl doll on the left hook, and then use the other doll, the older lady doll, on the right hook. On these left hand buttons, press the top one 2 times, the middle one once, and the bottom one 2 times. And on the right hand buttons, press the top one once, the middle one 2 times, and the bottom one once. So now just walk through the door at the back to complete the chapter. That'll get you the trophy Faded Theatre just for completing chapter 1. Chapter 2. Use the book in the bottom right corner, and as the shadow, pick up the wheel from in this tree. Use the book again, and as Iris, go and interact with the machine that's in the back left of the room. From your inventory, use that wheel as a handle on this machine. And next is going to be a circuit puzzle, and for a trophy, don't make a mistake. So just match what I do, connecting the wires on the circuit in that particular order, and then pressing the orange button to send the electricity over. So completing that puzzle without a mistake will get you the complete circuit trophy. So now keep going to the back of the room and interact with these books at the back to get up the ledge as the shadow, and use the book again to go through the door. Keep following the path all the way around until you reach the kind of 3 cog machines. So go straight to the second cog machine, and from your inventory use the iron bar on this second cog machine. Then interact with this third cog machine once. Now go back and use the books that's just on the stairs, just there. As the shadow go up the ledge, use the next book to transform back to Iris and make your way up the stairs. So on this podium here, press the horizontal button, which is the X button, 3 times to bring the stairs next to you so you can use them. Go up the stairs and make your way to the next podium machine type thing. On this one, press the vertical button, the square button, 2 times, then press the horizontal button, the X button, 2 times. Now the stairs are next to you, so make your way down these stairs again, make your way to the next machine. On this one, use the vertical button 3 times, Then use the horizontal button 2 times. You see in the shadow when that bridge is lined up making a path there, so now use the books just behind you, and as the shadow go up the path, interact with the book again, and as Iris make your way upstairs. And that will get you the next floor trophy for completing chapter 2. Chapter 3. So use this top right lever 3 times. Then use the left side lever just next to it 2 times. Now from that bottom circle, pick up this gear piece. Now go and put this gear piece in the robot's hand. And for the next bit, again for a trophy, you just need to not make a mistake. But it's nice and simple. First use this bottom lever 1 time. Then use the top lever 1 time. Then use the bottom lever 2 times. And then use the top lever 3 times. Completing that simple little clock puzzle without any mistakes will get you the good timing trophy. So now make your way up the stairs and use the book to go up the ledge as a shadow. Use the next book and then make your way up the stairs. So for a trophy, go to the right hand side of the room near the fireplace and you'll see a bucket on the floor next to the fireplace. Just walk into that, knocking it over, and that will get you the Clumsy trophy. So now interact with these pictures on the back of the wall. And in the bottom left, press the buttons in this order. First press the leaf button, then the moon button, then the lightning button, then the arrow button twice. If you see, the arrow button is moving the little girl into the pictures. So now press the leaf button, then the lightning button, then the arrow button again. Now press the moon button and the arrow button again. So go and interact with the teddy bear next to the bed. And here press the leaf button, then the moon button, then the leaf button again, then the moon button again. So now where the teddy bear's head was, there is 6 buttons. So label the top row 1 to 4, the bottom row 5 to 6. And then when you get control, just press those 6 buttons in this order. 2, 4, 4, 2, 5, 5, 5. Go and interact with the pictures on the wall again. And just interact with each picture, which will wipe the dust off of them all. Interact with the book in this picture. And then just go through the fireplace. That will get you the Memories trophy for completing the chapter. Chapter 4. Walk towards the cat statue. Then go and interact with the cat statue. And just match the pictures that I make here, and when they're all lined up, then press the button on the right to register it. Do the same again, just match the pictures that I make here. And press the button on the right to get to the next puzzle. Last one, same again, just line them up. And press the button on the right when you're done. So this next puzzle here, you need to do this without a mistake for a trophy. Label the eyes 1 to 7 and break the eyes by standing in front of the lights in this order. The 6th eye, then the 4th eye, then the 1st eye, then the 3rd one, then the 7th one, then the 5th one, and then the 2nd one. And if you've broke all those eyes in that right order, you will get the Observer trophy. So now just use this book next to you. And on this pillars puzzle, so label them 1 to 8, so you've started on the 2nd one. So first on this 2nd pillar, press X twice. Then move on to the 1st pillar and press the square button 3 times. Then move back onto the 2nd pillar and press the X button twice. Move back onto the first pillar, press the square button twice. Move onto the third pillar. And on this third pillar, press the X button once. Move on to the fifth pillar. On the fifth pillar, press a square button once. And then move on to the seventh pillar. And on this seventh pillar, press the X button once. So now just move to the right and interact with the book. And just go through the mouth door on the right. And that will get you the Hallway Breeze trophy for completing that chapter. Chapter 5. You see in the bottom left of the screen there is the black cat. Just chase around this black cat 3 times for a trophy. That will get you the Hey Kitty trophy. So now interact with this podium. And for this light puzzle here, I've labelled the points of the hexagon 1 to 6. So then just follow the order I've written on screen, which is pressing the buttons 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. So this next Rubik's Cube style puzzle, for a trophy, don't make a mistake. You need to complete it in just 3 moves. So label the buttons 1 to 6 left to right and press the second button, then the 6th button and then the 4th button. That will get the Cube Master trophy. Let's now go through the door at the back. And follow the path around and interact with this next podium. On this one, press the buttons 3, then 4, then 1, 1, 1, then 4. So now that's opened those doors, now just make your way through all of the doors. Keep going through the doors. And then make your way to the next podium. And on this cube puzzle, just press the buttons 2, then 4, then 4, then 2. And this should open the last door. So now just go through the blue door to complete the chapter. And that will get you the Guiding Light trophy for completing chapter 5. Chapter 6. Make your way down the stairs and then interact with the podium. Then interact with the podium again to start a puzzle. There's going to be 6 buttons in the middle of this, so label them the top row 1 to 2 and the bottom row 3 to 6, and then just press the buttons in this order: 4, 1, 1, 1, 3, 6, 6, 3, 3, 3. So go to the left and interact with this typewriter. And there's a trophy for this little puzzle. Just don't make a mistake, but very easy. Just press the 2nd button, then the 4th button, then the 3rd button, then the 1st button, then the 3rd button. Not making a mistake on the typewriter will get you the Ink Saver trophy. So now pick up this shoe that's right next to you where the typewriter was, and then go into this back room. Interact with this light on the floor. And now pick up the 3 butterflies. And 1 butterfly is there on that shelf. The next butterfly is on the floor, on the rug there, and the 3rd butterfly is hanging on this middle hook. Pick that up. So now go to the hook on the right hand side, and from your inventory use the smallest size butterfly on this right hook. Then go to the middle hook, and on this middle hook put the largest butterfly. Now go to the left hook, and on this left hook put the last medium-sized butterfly. Now pick up this bell from the floor here. Leave the room. And now go through this new door that's just turning at the back. Interact with this machine thing here to move the light forward. Then press this floor button once. Now go and use the books at the back of the room to go up the shadow and pick up the lantern. And come back down and use the books. As Iris, press the floor button again 1 time. Now go to this hook that's in like the middle of the room there and use this lantern on this hook. Now go and interact with that machine once to move the light back. Now pick up this teapot that's on the floor right there. So now we've got those 3 items. Leave the room and make your way back to that podium. So for this next puzzle on this podium, for a trophy, you must not make any mistakes and don't remove any items. So you can see there's a candelabra already there, don't touch it, leave it where it is. And on this first empty slot that you start on, put the bell. Now press that right side rotate button once. And now on this empty slot, put the shoe. Use that right side rotate button once. And in this empty slot, put the teapot. Again, press the right side button twice though. And that should line up all the shadows, and if you didn't make any mistakes, you'll get the quite easily done trophy. Now just walk forward and interact with this big book. And that'll get you the Book of Truth trophy for completing the chapter. Chapter 7. In the top right corner you can see 3 I buttons. So press the square button to be able to use these I buttons, and then press X on any one of these 3 I buttons to switch the pages. Just keep changing the pages 10 times for a trophy. So changing the pages 10 times will get you the Book Lover trophy. So now make sure you've clicked on the middle I button, the one with the cat icon on it, to change the page to that one. Then press circle to get back as Iris and make your way through the bottom right door. Press X to interact with the scene and it will give you a paper doll. Now change the page to the bottom I button, the one that has a button icon on it, and then make your way through the bottom left door. Interact with this scene and it will give you a ball. So now go back and just stand next to the bottom right door, because changing the pages will only work when you're stood by doors. So now that you stood there, now change to the top I button, the one that's got a music note icon. Change to that page. And now go through the top left door. Interact with this scene and it will give you a music note. Now press the bottom I button, the one that's got a button icon on it, change to that page. And then go and stand next to the middle right door, the one that's got the yellow eyes on it. Now that you stood next to that door, then click on the middle I button with the cat icon on it, change to that page. And now make your way through the top right door. Interact with this scene and it will give you a button. So now we've collected those items, we can go through the final door. So now make your way through the middle right door, the one with the eyes on it. From your inventory, put the ball in the bowl. Now from your inventory, put the button in the puppet's eye. And next, for a trophy, we just have to use the music note twice. So first, from your inventory, put the music note in the top of the carousel. And let that play around once. And then put the paper doll in the bottom of the carousel. And then use the music note in the top of the carousel again. And as we've used it twice, then in a moment after the cutscene, we'll get the Lingering Tune trophy. After those cutscenes, you'll get the Return to Reality trophy for completing that chapter. Chapter 8. So first, interact with this eye sculpture in front of you. And then make your way up the left stairs. And then use this lever that's on just the right hand side there. So use this lever and move this slope platform left 8 times. Go to the left and use the books. And as the shadow, go up the slope and press the button. Just go back down the slope and use the book again. And go back to the lever. Use the lever and this time use the new middle slope platform and move that middle slope platform left once. Go back to the books. As the shadow, go up the slope and press the next button. Go back down to the books, go back to the lever, use the lever, and this time on the back row move the second rectangular platform left once, then move the third rectangular platform left twice, then move the front slope platform, the one closest to Iris, right 3 times. So go to the left and use the books again. As a shadow, go up the slope, follow it around and use the next button. Go left and use the books again. Go back to the lever. This time move the middle slope platform right 3 times. So this time use the box that's just next to you, just at the base of that platform there. And as a shadow, go up and press the next button. Go back down to use the books. Use the lever again. This time move the middle slope platform right 3 times. And then move the front slope platform nearest to Iris also right 3 times. Use the books that are on that slope platform, and as the shadow, go up and press the button. So this will make all these screens turn around, which will in a moment give you the Discovery Trophy. So now go and use the book again. Use the lever again. This time move the 5th rectangular platform, which is the last rectangular platform, right once. Then move the middle slope platform right 3 times. And then move the front slope platform also right 3 times. So now go and use those books that are on the bottom of the platform again. As the shadow, make your way up the slope and use the book and go off to the right through the door to finish that bit. Okay, so just make your way down the stairs. So when you've got control, make your way to the right and interact with the podium to start a puzzle. So pick up the first piece and then put it in the spot on the grid that I've marked with a number 1. Then pick up the second piece and put that in the spot on the grid I've marked with a number 2. Same again, just put the pieces in the spots on the grid that I've numbered for you. So put piece 1 where I've put 1 on the grid, piece 2 where I've put 2 on the grid, and piece 3 where I've put 3 on the grid. Last one, same again, pick up piece 1, put that where I've written 1 on the grid, then pick up piece 2, put that in the second spot on the grid, pick up piece 3 and put that where I've marked number 3 on the grid, pick up piece 4 and put that where I've marked number 4 on the grid, and pick up piece 5 and put that where I've marked number 5 on the grid. So that's them completed. After this little cutscene, we're going to walk purposefully into a shadow puppet, which is needed for a trophy. For a trophy, we need to walk into 2 of them. So make your way to the left and use the book on the floor. And as the shadow, go to the right and walk into this shadow puppet here until it pushes you. And that's the first one we need. So now go and use the book again. Now go back off to the right. And stand on this shorter rectangular platform right there and press left 5 times. Now go back off to the right and stand on the other platform, the large one that's got the eye on, that one, and press left once. Now use this lever once that's on the right there. Now go and stand back on this platform that had the eye on and press left 4 times. I'll go to the left and use that book on the floor. So now as the shadow, we can go up the slope to the next level. And use the book again, just to carry on going up. Go up the ramp and use this book. And as the shadow, go to the left and walk into this other shadow puppet, which is the second and last one that we need. And when that's pushed you, you'll get the Do Not Pass trophy. So now go back and use the book and go off to the right and down the ramp and pick up the triangle piece that's on the floor. Go back up the ramp and use this triangle piece in the triangle slot on the wall. And then press the button which will raise the ramp. Now go off to the left, up the ramp, and pick up this circle piece. Go back and use this circle piece in the circle slot on the wall. And then press the button. That will raise the ramp. So now use the book, and as the shadow, go up this ledge and pick up the square piece. Come back down and use the book. Now first press the circle icon button again, which will lower the ramp. And now we can go off to the right and use the square piece in this square slot. And then press the button. So now press that button again to lower the ramp so the shadow can get up. And first just let the shadow keep going on its little path and pull a lever for us first. So now press the triangle button to lower the ramp again. Go down the ramp and pull the lever. So now go up these stairs on the left. Okay, so just next to you here, pick up this lamp from the floor and use this lamp in this middle lamp slot just there at the bottom of that ramp. Go to the right and pick up the other lamp on the floor on the far right hand side, and then use this lamp in this right side lamp slot that's just next to you there. Now go to the left and pick up that lamp again that we put in the middle lamp slot. So pick that up again. Now use the book just behind you. Now as the shadow, go up the slope on the left and put this lamp in this lamp slot. As the shadow, run all the way to the right hand side and pick up this other lamp again from the right side lamp slot and go back to the left to use the book. And now as Iris, go to the left and put this lamp in this left hand lamp slot. And that is that little bit done. We're nearly there. So now for the last puzzle, go up to this podium just on the right there And first press the vertical button, which is the X button, once. And then press the horizontal button, the square button, once. That will get you the True Self trophy. So now just press the horizontal button, the square button, once again. So now just walk through the mouth. Now interact with the book on the bed. And just keep on pressing X to keep on interacting with this book, which will rip the pages and complete the game. This will get you your last trophies, Iris.Fall for completing the game, and then of course your lovely platinum, the final audience. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you press the little subscribe button for me. Okay, I'll see you all soon. Cheers.